Hi, Cancer, and welcome to your Karmic Romance Timeless Tarot reading. This reading is for those of you who have experienced a karmic relationship and it's broken up at this time and you're having a hard time moving forward. Now, my intention for this reading is this is a relationship that will never reconcile, okay? It's just a karmic relationship. So we're going to look at the lessons and soul growth that this relationship offered you. Now, for me personally, karmic relationships are a bit deeper than just a relationship you have bad juju with in a previous lifetime. It's, to me, a true soulmate that you made an agreement with before this lifetime to unlock these different aspects of you and teach you these lessons for whatever your soul purpose is this lifetime, okay? So let's take a look at what the main overall lessons are for you in this karmic romance that you had. All right, so we have the Hanged Man. With this, what I've been seeing this when this is showing up as an overall lesson, you are definitely meant to have a soul awakening this lifetime. And this particular relationship may have hurt you so badly that it puts you in a state of like stasis, of paralysis, where you couldn't really move forward, but you really couldn't let go either. And the reason for that was to push you into a new perspective about yourself, about life, about the relationship you shared with this person, about where you're going. But overall, in general, you know, this is a soul awakening. This is teaching you patience as well, patience and sacrifice. So this relationship, I know, very intense for you with this coming out. And next, look at this. We have the Chariot. We have your own card that represents Cancer. This coming out after the Hanged Man is like the setbacks that you experience from this relationship are in place and have happened because you have everything you need to overcome them and become even better than you were before. Okay, so the challenge is there for purpose to put you into this state of Hanged Man. And after you've been in this, you know, state and the illusion shatter and you come into the new perspective, everything you need to understand and know and need to have to move forward into your own personal victory is there for you. Okay, so this is, you know, not bad. I know this is intense energy, experiencing it emotionally, but, you know, if you so choose, Cancer, once you're through the healing process, there is a great victory to be had for you. So let's pull a Flames card to see what this relationship has been offering you at a soul level. How is it growing you there? All right. So this is basically talking about how this particular relationship you believed was like your twin flame, your soulmate, your one, the whole enchilada, okay? However, is through that belief that there's another dream born for you. And it's a dream you don't believe you can achieve or have, or it's just something you fantasize about. But through the loss of this relationship, that's where this victory comes in, because you decide to reach for that. As before, you would have never had like the motivation, like you would have been happy and comfortable in this relationship, you know, your whole life. It would have fulfilled you and sustained you as far as you were concerned. However, the universe had much bigger plans for you. And you know, because this leaves your life, it gives you the motivation and the focus and the willpower to pursue this dream for yourself, okay? So let's see what this relationship offers you in growth-wise as far as emotions go. Yeah, I definitely called it. Okay, this is crazy because the loss and ending of this relationship is probably the most painful loss you have experienced as far as romance goes. And that's why you believe this is your one, okay? Some of you might be, this hangman might be where you're like, I'll just wait forever for this person, okay? But this is like serious heartache. You've created together, and you see these 3 cups built. There are things lost now. But again, we have these 2 cups here. These are your dreams, Cancer, as shown in the Flames card, for you to reach for it, to be focused, because when you're not distracted by, you know, a romance, because being in a romantic partnership, whether you realize it or not, takes a whole lot of energy and focus. So again, here is this great loss, the biggest broken heart you will ever have in your whole life, which, you know, if you're having a soul awakening this lifetime, that's par for the course with that. But it's to make you push towards your dreams. So let's pull. And also, I just want to point out with those 2 cups there, the true twin flame connection that is meant for you this lifetime. Okay, so let's see what this has taught you from a material standpoint and perspective. All right, so all the adversity and challenge you experience through this partnership ultimately puts you in a place where you are stable all on your own, Cancer, where you don't need anybody to pay your bills, to help you out. It puts you in a place where you become very independent and stable and strong all on your own. And this is more than just with finances, because of what I'm seeing through these other cards. It's like Cancer becomes emotionally a powerhouse, mentally a powerhouse, material, being able to provide for self, powerhouse, and then spiritually, this awakening, this enlightenment. So you're just incredibly balanced and stable in the physical world. After we move through the healing of this relationship, there's great reward for Cancer on the other side, as I said at the beginning of the reading. So let's see which lessons are being brought to Cancer in the mental body through this relationship. All right, so the 2 of Orbs. This is where you have been seriously one mind, one thought, one course for yourself mentally. And because of this relationship, and when it ends, it shatters the illusion, the mind you had about yourself and the relationship, okay? And so, honestly, because that is so upsetting and shattering to you and your psyche, it opens your mind up about so many other things about life. It's the soul awakening. It's this hanged man energy. So this relationship, from what I could see, Cancer, is 100% the facilitator that cracks you open and essentially shatters you and every illusion you've had, so that you have this profound soul awakening. And on the other side of that, there is nothing but victory and reward for you. It's quite beautiful, actually. But I will say, I see you definitely sacrifice and go through quite a bit for that reward. But when you get there, every single one of you is going to say it was worth it. So let's pull a card to see the person that you ultimately become after you have incorporated all these lessons and fully healed from this experience. Ooh, look at that. The Shadow Queen, acquiring knowledge and security, manipulation. This to me is saying that you are this light, Cancer, and after this experience, because your soul has fully awakened, people cannot manipulate you anymore. You're no longer insecure about who you are, what you have to offer, what you have, what you don't have. You know who you are from a soul place. And from that energy, it doesn't matter anymore. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like you don't care what anybody thinks of you anymore. It's like you just have this understanding inside, and that's all that matters. And people cannot fool you or use your empathy against you on the other side of this breakup. You're too strong. You're too wise now. You have totally awakened, and you're working and moving from a soul place rather than, you know, upset emotions or being emotionally manipulated. And with acquiring knowledge here, you have learned. It's like you've gone through 12 years of school plus 4 years of college plus 2 years post-college, okay, in the time, like through this relationship which you have acquired as far as lesson and wisdom and knowledge about life. Like, you just, nobody could even fool you, Cancer, once you are healed and through this, okay? This is a great card. Like the Shadow Queen, you just see through the BS. Like, there's just no question. And not to say you didn't before, but this is different. You cannot be emotionally manipulated ever again on the other side of this energy. And it's not to say that people won't try, but you will recognize it, and it will be a choice. Do I let them play me, or do I just say, okay, look, this is what's up, and I'm not even going to entertain this for a second? Okay, it's just, you are unstoppable. And see how the hood is over her eyes? Nobody will be able to pull the wool over your eyes again, Cancer. They won't. So let's see. I know for some of you, you really believed that this person was your one, but let's see what Nyx has to say of what has you still holding on to this relationship. What's up? Okay, there we go. I thought those were going to fly out, but they didn't. So those were not it. All right. So we have hope, which I think speaks for itself. You really hope and pray that you and this person will reconcile. And playful. They were your buddy. Oh, Cancer. This person was your homie, your dog, you know, your whatever you want to call it, your person, and you really hoped that you guys could overcome, move past, and eventually reconcile. And Cancer, once you are fully healed and beyond this, you're not going to want this person back. You're going to see everything for what it was and how much they did lie and manipulate you. And when you're no longer like desperately in love with somebody, it irritates you and makes you angry that somebody has lied, manipulated, and betrayed you to that degree. But when you're all emotionally involved and all hurt, you can't feel it for the way that you should feel it and experience it. But Remember, my intention for this reading is a relationship that will never reconcile. It is only karmic. It was only in your life on this journey to awaken different parts of you for where you're headed, and you're headed for much bigger things. So you need to work on healing this, to let this go, letting go of the hope that you'll reconcile, and believing that you'll find another person that you will have that same playful energy and spirit with, okay? So let's pull you some advice. To help you. All right, it says, your own path. My goodness. I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. Cancer. This is exactly what I've said. There are things up ahead for you that are very magical, very divine. You're having a soul awakening this lifetime. Not everybody has that on their journey, but you do. And where you're headed, this relationship could never go. Ever, ever. That person, this karmic relationship, they're not having that same awakening like you. They have a different journey, all right? And so the person that's your true soulmate, twin flame, the one, however you want to look at it, has also awakened in the soul. Release. Look at that. Oh my God. This is card 27, hope, and look at, this is card 28, release. I release that which does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. I cannot say this better myself. Yes, Cancer, we've got to release this relationship and all hope that it will ever come back together. It has served its purpose, and now the part of it that you're on is the healing part, and you know, really absorbing all the lessons so your consciousness can expand. And so, Cancer, those are the messages I have for you regarding your karmic relationship. I hope that this offered you some guidance, and I am wishing you all the best. Take care.